All right, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see it. You see it. In Western Michigan. And I'm about to, and I'm about to live stream for the people. For the people. I ain't did it in a minute. I'm live streaming for the people. And I'ma save it and I'ma edit this jump. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. 12:49. Recording this jump. About to show that boy what it is. And if he cook me, then he gonna have some clips. Either way, we getting this footage. Yeah. Vamp life. It's easy way. It's the easy way. Look at these boys. Honey mustard on these niggas. Honey mustard, you see it. You know,
and the Rebels will kick it away to start.
We decided to hit them boy with the honey mustard. Let's go. Look at that. Look at that, honey mustard.
Well, he's going to take a chance and
oh,
bring it
baby.
Out.
Oh, baby.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Hey, we straight. Y'all boys said y'all finna kill him this summer. Y'all got the all white on.
First down here for the offense.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
He'll keep it himself.
My white boy getting forward paw. It don't matter. He big though. Watch out, he work.
And that's a hit that I'm going. Listen, if I'm the OC, I'm the head coach.
Gonna let it fly.
He can throw that thing. 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 Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. With that boy on, it's like, stop playing with me, gang. Stop playing with me. I told you, he told.
Into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score.
Dang, that was quick, wasn't it?
Could not have been a better start for that QB.
That was quick, wasn't it?
He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
Don't think the defense like him. We did.
Kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes and they'll stop him at the 16.
Never like. We did. Honestly, trying to craziness if you want to. We didn't. Yeah, he out there. He out there on the island. Watch this. Right now.
They're trying to get to it. Finds the tight end.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see
we love that, and you gonna throw a pick.
First off, being there at the point of attack, once the tight end made the catch, there was
no
doubt he was going down.
That.
Great job form tackle.
Wants to throw on second down. Lofts one high and deep.
What I told you.
And he intercepts.
What I told you.
They didn't give him
what I told you. What I told you.
Has him set up at the 16.
What I told you.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it and you can hear it. Sometimes he uses the lob wedge.
Yeah, my man got catch-up speed. That's why he'll start. I don't know what you thought they were.
Made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
Come on. 9 o'clock, baby.
But it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Power football with the run.
Hey, we about to give you that work, though. We ain't even gonna play with it.
Now on first and 10 from the 29. He's going to pass.
Look what's happening. Look what's cracking. Oh,
that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Trying to make magic. There's a live football. And this fumble bounces out of bounds. And sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, and they were lucky that ball went out of bounds.
Yeah, they sure were. These ball carriers have got to know that this defense, they play with so much aggression. They're always trying to get extra hats to the football. You have got to protect this thing.
You know how I play with you stop it. You don't care about nothing.
Defenses throughout the league study every third down situation. You got to be ready for what they do, how they do it, and then be able to adjust.
First down.
Great job by the offense so far having success.
On the move, it's Nixon. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Caught in the backfield, it's Nixon. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Broncos racing to the line in the hurry-up. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Finds his big tight end. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. It would have been a 54-yarder if they'd tried the field goal. Instead, they'll try to convert on 4th and short. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete, a missed opportunity for the offense.
That is just a play you've got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. 4th down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play, and you've got
a lot of running room. The 20. Touchdown, UNLV. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can
Glitch ass shit.
like that. And he can go that far.
We got it on camera. We got it on camera. It's cool. Glitchy.
Vision showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown run.
He's going to bring it out from deep. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. First down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his tight end. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first.
We dancing on y'all niggas.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. And the Broncos with the 1st and 10.
It sounds good.
Wideout in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So
hit the afterburners, kid. He's at the 20. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The Broncos have this offense rolling. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the run. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Western Michigan. And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points.
Y'all boy, trash. We dancing on y'all.
I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man.
We dancing to the end.
You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it.
Yeah, get right. Get right. Get right.
Keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
You thought it was. You thought it was sweet. Get right.
Touchdown.
And we did.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone.
What I told you.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he
I
brought it out
told
of
you.
the end
You
zone.
gonna make him fumble.
At the 15. First down for
Look
the
at him. He
offense.
quiet now.
They'll start this drive with a pass. He lobs one
Hickory.
high down the left side. And
Better
it
stop
slips
playing.
through his fingers, incomplete.
Gonna
That
throw a
would have
pig.
been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Hey, listen, quarterback didn't get the completion on that.
Look at him. That was quiet. That was
Trusting
scared.
your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically
Look
and make
what
a play
happened.
for you. I won't
Look at him. He trash. A lot of guns, a lot of that. That boy trash. Look at what's happening. Hey. Yo. Look at that. Garbage.
This defense
Lewis
has kept
Henry.
them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get
Lewis
off the field on
Henry.
3rd and long. They'll try the run.
What we told you. Lewis Henry. Hey. What we told you. What did we tell you?
Does this head coach not believe in punting?
Is this head coach
Does he
drunk?
think punting's against
I think
the
so.
rules? The throw.
Think so.
And they gambled in
Think so. I think he's drunk. I think he's drunk, sir. I think he's drunk, sir. On the 16-yard line, sir. He's drunk, sir. Sir.
Using his legs to buy some time. It's complete.
Sir, he must be drunk,
And
sir.
he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Broncos come to the line.
Sir,
in a
he's
hurry-up.
drunk, sir. Sir.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Let's go to the end zone. Intercepted. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Here's the handoff.
Sit down, sir.
He's going to lose the
Sir.
yard on that one.
We're trying to run the ball on 1st
Sit
down.
him down,
Just
sir.
what they're doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Trying to beat
Yes, I
the
will.
DB.
Hickory. 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 Hickory.
And they capitalize not only on
The Hickory Bowl.
great return to get the
Western Michigan.
Line gets set. First
Take him to
down.
Western Michigan. I don't know how they would say that there. But we took y'all boy there. Oh, yeah.
Going for
Oh, yeah.
6.
This one. This one for the city. This one for the city on his head. On his head. On his head. Sleep him. Good nice head. On his head. Get this young nigga out of here. On his head.
I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score.
Go ahead and shout out your city, your state, your area. Cool. This over for you, baby. We ain't playing. On his head. On his head.
And the extra
Run that
point
back,
puts them on
DJ.
top 21-7.
Run that shit back.
That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity.
I like
set up
that.
with
You was
great
ready.
field position, and they struck
I like
quickly
that.
for
You
the
ready.
touchdown. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Yeah. Boy,
You don't see a
come.
lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the 2nd quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Feeling some heat. Hit as he throws.
What you think this is?
Hard as he released the ball on that
What you
first
think?
down pass, and it never had
What
a
you think
chance.
this is? This
That's
Western Michigan.
misfiring. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Fernandez. Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
He trashed.
He is
That
going
nigga
nowhere.
trash. That nigga trash. Yeah, that boy subbing, nigga. That boy subbing. Yeah. Yeah. So, you know why he on the bench.
The screen always seems
He about to
so
throw a
easy
pick.
until you find all of that
Yeah.
traffic right
Oh,
in
yeah,
front,
that's
Jeff.
pretty, yeah.
Yeah, and we see so many
Definitely
screens
throw
in
a
college
pick.
football these days. The ball getting spit out quickly. I think more and more defenses reached today are just expecting it. They're practicing
We
against it
hitting.
all week leading up
We
to it. You
hitting,
can tell
boy.
this
What you thought
defense
they
is
was?
well-versed right now in how to
Yeah.
stop these types of plays.
Oh, yeah, we out there,
And
too.
they're running
You
out
better
the
not be
kicker to
fake.
give it a try. He
Better
says
not
he
be
can
faking.
kick one
Stop
from
faking.
75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them.
Trash.
Oh, and the attempt
He
is no
trash. I love
good.
it, sir.
And
He
after
shared
the
it, sir.
miss, it's still a 14-point game. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They'll throw it on first down. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming.
Actually, only 20 minutes. You say.
To start this second half, they're lined up for an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Y'all boys trash. Y'all can't even move the ball.
A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think
we there.
Will tell you that
we there too.
Anything
you do, kick
is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step one, Jesse, taking care of it.
That's why he is on the bench, by the way.
Critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before
like it then. The way I'm about to tell him, go ahead.
Rebels want to crank the tempo.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He'll set up to throw. Pressure coming.
That nigga slow. Sit his ass down. Let's go. We playing the guitar on this nigga. Ring, ring.
Deep in his own end on that last play. Now a second and
get his garbage ass out of here.
He's looking to throw.
Hickory, stop playing.
It's James.
Hell wrong with you? LeBron James. Get this nigga out.
Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's got it. He gets it in.
Good throw.
Touchdown,
good throw. Good throw. Oh, nah. I was talking shit. For sure.
Corners
for
right
sure.
Up on that line of scrimmage. Steps away.
We killing him.
Able to get him down.
We killing him.
Coach obviously decided it was best to go for
killing
right there. They didn't get it, and you just wonder if chasing the points is going to hurt this team later in the game.
Y'all about to take a UNL.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there to stop at the 19. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Things have been clicking along nicely, Jesse, but they have to make sure they keep it up.
Yeah, they got to wake up. It seems like they've been a bit lackadaisical here the last few drives, maybe as we've seen this lead dwindle a little bit, David. So they need a bit of a spark here to get that mojo back.
Yeah, and you always have the...
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. To the air, it's Wolf. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Broncos decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and
I'm trying to kill that fool.
Guys, the
Every pick up that ball.
ready to go back to work. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
Oh,
This offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do
think that nigga fire?
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Unleashes one. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Maybe a little frustrated after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10 from the 38. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Thomas. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And the Rebels want to move quickly. 3rd and long. He has to throw for it. Makes the grab outside. It's James.
And as an offense, that's just why you cannot get behind the sticks in these types of situations. 3rd in California is hard to complete and is hard to convert for anybody. And even though the running back is able to do something positive on that 3rd down play, it's just too many yards to gain, and now they're forced to punt.
They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly.
Hell no.
Catch down the right side. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Rebels.
Man, quarterbacks have to do a great job in the pocket, letting routes develop, taking their time. He does, throws the ball down the field, receiver catches it, and then does the rest, takes it in to the end zone for 6.
They got the touchdown, but now they want the 2 to tie this baby up. He wants to throw it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He's into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and we've got a tie game. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the 4th quarter. Fielded in the end zone, it's Nixon. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some 1st downs. Get some positive momentum.
May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Smashes through. And he earns a 1st down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. And the Broncos will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Gets rid of it. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Oh, looked upfield too soon and dropped the football, and it'll be 3rd down.
You know, it's difficult for QB sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that one.
The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Going for the big play. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. The UNLV offense ready to return to the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
And these are the big decisions you have to make in a football game. How confident are you in your defense? That's all this decision comes down to. If I kick a field goal and I trust my defense, that's how this game could end. Or do I want to roll the dice because I don't believe in my defense?
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Caught over the middle. It's White. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Quick pass on the fly motion. Looking for room at the 25. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. All knotted up and just a little bit of time left in regulation. This guy can throw it. He unleashes a long one. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. Going the other way, and he's got room. The defense was looking for a huge play in this tie game, and they have just given their team a great opportunity.
I think, Reese, at this point of the game, tied late, it's going to come down to who can make the most plays. The defense comes up with a massive play, creating that turnover. Outstanding job by the D. All 11 guys being on the same page, now putting their offense in a great position.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Forced out of the pocket. Incomplete.
Tricky.
The offense set for a first down play. Leaves it with the running back. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Back to throw. It's Wolf. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. They'll leave it with him. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down.
The end of regulation with the score all time.
We'll get it started here in overtime. They'll run it to the right. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. And they're on top here in overtime.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score.
That makes the score UNLV 28, Western Michigan 21.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Comes out throwing on first down. He'll take a shot. And they pick it off. You can't give it away in overtime. And the takeaway is the exclamation point. The game saver for the win.
Oh,
That's a throw the quarterback would love to have back. You're obviously down here in the red zone. It's overtime. The windows are going to be small. He just got to...
that was sick. That's bullshit. Believe. Whatever you choose, brother.
Welcome to the swamp, the giant that the head ball coach awakened, one that thrived in urban renewal, and now one where only the Gators get out alive. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a team from the SEC, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Gators will kick it away to start us off. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy.
Damn, nigga, crunk. Shit shaking like this.
It'll be a draw. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
How y'all doing?
And the Bruins in the hurry up. Looking downfield, it's Garbers. Pocket starts to collapse. And he just chucks it into the 4th.
No, we straight. Don't lie, baby. We straight, brother. I like how that sound.
Good job by the defense there.
I like how that
took
sound.
every option away from
We about to
the
show you
quarterback.
right
He
here.
was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it. So
Watch
he
it
forced
work.
the incompletion throw.
This crowd, full throat,
What we
splitting
do.
the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Slings it downfield. Picked off. Looking for more room. Running inside the 20. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Looking for a productive play on first down. Going to the run, it's Johnson. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. Floating away. Got it. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Quarterback looks for a little space. Quarterback sneaks it forward and into the end zone for a touchdown. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. It was finished off with the quarterback sneak. He'll bring it out. It's Sturdivant. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UCLA will go back to work on offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drive.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. On the run, it's Harden. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Yeah, and the defensive line, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
He gets a block. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Quarterback by himself in the back.
Keep playing with it. Keep playing with it.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
We playing for real, do it.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Unleashes one deep.
Gave me one, coach.
Picked up in the end zone. Got some room to run.
Gave me one, coach. Oh, this to the crib, baby. This to the crib. He burnt.
He's at the 20.
He burnt. He burnt, matter of fact.
And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender. Seeing
UCLA.
that ball in the end zone, your eyes get big as saucers. Go, jump on that puppy, secure it, and get you a touchdown.
7 up, buddy.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. And that extra point was good.
7 up, Brett. That's
here in the 2nd. Surely they're going to kick this thing away. Tied in the 2nd quarter, but they're lined up for an onside kick.
in a major way. In a major way.
And they get the onside kick and take possession right back. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Fires on the run. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there.
Defense is a lot about communication. Multiple wide receivers on the same side. I got to understand if this guy's going in, this guy's coming out. Not a good job by the defense with communication there.
Looking to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Harden.
Guys at the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football. And you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend.
And the pass hits, picked off. Got room on the return. The 40. At the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Florida. And this defense coming out with points of their own. What an interception return.
Number 14.
Dude, you're just thinking, hold him to 3, make him kick a field goal, don't let him score points. Heck no, you turn it into offense. What a play. Catches the ball in the end zone. Take a knee. Take a knee. No, sir. I'm taking this thing all the way back 100 yards to the house. What a play.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. He's knocked down in the backfield, a swarming defense, and he'll lose 7. Offense getting set for first down. Looking to move it through the air. They're bringing heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Extending the play. Got his man downfield. On the move is a 30. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The Bruins are in the hurry-up.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Jones. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And backed up, first and goal. This defense fighting to hold the lead and carry it to the locker room. Still looking on the move.
You could clearly tell that he wanted to throw the football and he wanted to go through the air and make a big play. Defense does a great job corralling him, getting some pressure, and most importantly, getting him on the ground.
Davis looking to pass. And the quarterback pulled up 2 and sacked at the 12. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Fires into the end zone. What a snag by the defense. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB and to try to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket. And they just let him feel like,
that's out.
Fit this football in, not so fast. They come away with the pick.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. He's looking to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. He'll throw one to his right. It's complete. A huge pickup. Touchdown, Gator. And once he got loose, it was all over.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big throw.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They want to get the ball right back here in the first half. They've got the lead and going for the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to
shit on him.
Well, we're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You have got to make them pay for gambling.
Oh, it's out. Now the defense has got it, and they're going the other way.
And the unthinkable just happened. Through the offense, you're trailing in this game late in the first half. You're trying to be aggressive. You're trying to put some points on the board, but you can't turn the ball over. And now all of a sudden, they've given it back, and there's an opportunity for the opponent now to widen their lead.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Buys a little extra time. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Makes the grab. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Out of the gun, the inside give.
Now, that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Wants to fire on second down. Trying to escape and get it himself. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Trying to get in the end zone again. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And that'll do it here in the second quarter, halftime.
Yeah, get them boys out here.
I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Well, they're trying to pounce on their opponent with the lead in the second half, trying to steal a possession, but give the return team credit. They may not have been set up perfectly for that onside kick, but they're Johnny on the spot, and now their offense is licking their chops, hoping to go to...
Oh, look out. There he goes. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Florida. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, we know this offense can score points in a variety of ways. You saw it in the first half, and here we go in the second half. They're explosive. They've got playmakers all over the field, and they waste no time putting up another touchdown.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They'll throw it on first down. On a little time, lets it go. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Second down coming up. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's got an open man. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the
You
end
bum
zone.
ass
Now
niggas,
they're
let's
set
go.
up first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. And the Bruins want to pick up the tempo. Now improvising. And he'll finish the run.
Bum ass niggas, let's go.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes
Them
in a
niggas
good way to
trash.
get the deuce. Wide receiver shows motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Tackled there by the defense.
And these decisions to go for two, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points. And then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored Jesse this offense. And the ball is free on the pitch.
You doing bomb shit. Let's go.
A nice job by
the boy tweaking. The boys out Molly dancing, leaving.
You want to get to that guy who's doing it. Hit him. Make that thing bounce all over the place so you can go recover. Nice job by the defense disrupting it. Getting to the football, recovering that something.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. And he is stopped immediately.
Oh, the little dirty hit after I seen that.
And that play had no chance. And you sell pass.
Dirty as hell.
The idea is to get those defensive linemen, Palmer, running up the field. But it's almost like they knew.
The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
Awesome boy, let's go.
Not only getting a fast quarterback on the ground, but understanding what he wants to do. He can take off. I got to make sure I got good pursuit angles, and I got to make sure I build rails.
Going for it all.
Fuck them boys.
And it's incomplete. Wade. Defense rises to the occasion.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive.
That's from my university.
And now the offense is coming off the field.
The coach still thinks he was right.
Hell no. I'm about to say, I'm hit. And he don't fumble. Bro, trust me.
You can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing. Big turnover forced by the defense.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. A lot of urgency for this offense. Davis will throw. Keeps looking downfield. Going to try to get it himself. At the 35, he's loose. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
Trying to make magic on the scramble.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You can tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off and get what I can get.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Caught behind the line. It's Harden. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Looking for room. It's Harden. Tackled, but he has a first down.
No gain on the play. First and goal, UCLA. That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Florida.
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, UCLA.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Ball in the air, intercepted.
The 2-point attempt is no good. That keeps the score, Florida
They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage. He lofts it high and deep down the left side.
Man,
Makes the catch. Touchdown, Gator. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Another touchdown for this guy, and he's starting to get in a groove the way Terry Dean did. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed.
The attempt at the two-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score. Florida.
They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Davis looking to pass. Moving away from pressure. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. He tries to take the top off. Oh, he's playing with fire, and he's picked off. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Motion from the offense. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. Second and long here, but objective number 1, keep that clock moving. The handoff to Johnson. Lowers those pads. Pulled down for the tackle. The Gators will hustle to the line. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. At the 45 on his way.
Hell no,
He
ain't
gets
no.
the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down.
Somebody.
He'll pull it down. At the 20, he's got space. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. Maybe can be a little more aggressive here after the offsides penalty. It's 1st and 5. Fast motion from the offense. So the offense inches it a little closer with the help of the half the distance to the goal penalty. I guess the good news on that penalty is at least the defense didn't have to back up that far. It's still 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
No, not a lot of space down here on the goal line when you're trying to run the football. You might want to think about going to the perimeter or maybe throwing it next time.
They'll run it to the left looking for the end zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
You know, for this quarterback late in the game, you just need to have a better concept of the situation. Can't take sacks at this juncture. And I know that the play gets thrown off the timing's off and you're forced to roll out. But if nobody's open...
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. How about this crowd rattling the rafters and trying to help their defense? Feet in the end zone, looking to fire. Pressure got to him, couldn't get rid of it, and they got him for a safety. So after taking the safety, they'll line up for a free kick from their own 20. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. And here we go, final play of the game right here. Defense dropping into soft coverage. To the air, it's Lagway. Scrambling away. He'll turn it loose out to the right. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And he's brought down after the pick, and time has expired here in the fourth.
He said he's going.
Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Grayson. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the three phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now.
All right. Yeah.
Welcome to Bowling Green, Kentucky, home of Big Red and the Hilltoppers of Western Kentucky. We're expecting a full house, and they are more than ready to get things started. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Washington State Cougars, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Hilltoppers will put total leather and we'll get started. Coming out with it, it's Freeman. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8.
First and 10.
Poor starting field position here for this offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Grab behind the line. It's Parker. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. Now on second down. Quarterback checking off. From the gun, running back on the move. He's loose at the 15. There he goes down the right side. Past the 50. Past the 30. 10. And he'll take it to the
Get these
house.
niggas out of here.
Touchdown, Washington State.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football.
You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Makes his connection. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
This time they'll go to the running game. Tackled after picking up the first down. The Hilltoppers moving quickly to the line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Coming after it.
Come on, Mo.
Just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Yeah, it fell incomplete because he did a great job of getting to the quarterback. He's in the pocket. Yeah, he's comfortable, but you get in there and you get a hit on him. Now he feels it. Can't throw the football. Can't follow through with his arm motion. Nice job by the defense.
Okay, ready? The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. It's a reverse. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, as an offense, oftentimes you try the reverse play because you're trying to take advantage of a defense over pursuing and by a lot of defensive team speed. Didn't work right there. Great discipline by this defense.
And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
Finds his man and they convert.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
Killed.
And not much running room. He had to break a tackle and still break another tackle to try to get back to the line of scrimmage. Not good blocking on the play.
Well, that's what coaches always emphasize, too. Never assume a teammate's going to make the tackle. You run to the ball, and they did it there.
Well, 100%, especially guys that are so big and strong and elusive nowadays. They're going to break tackles. Keep swarming, keep hitting them. Next guy, don't assume the tackle's going to be made.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Trying to get to him. Looking for the score.
Hickory.
Fires into traffic, picked off.
Hickory. Hickory, 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 Hickory. Send him on his way. Hickory, 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 Hickory, Hickory. But them Hickory boys doing, man. Hickory, send him on his way. Hickory, send him on his way. Hickory, 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 Hickory.
Washington State.
Well, coming into this game, this offense knew that points were going to be at a premium. If you can't score touchdowns down here in the red zone, you at least got to come away with field goals, but you can't do that if you're throwing interceptions. That's just poor execution by the offense.
Using the quick game.
Dang,
The
dirty.
defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Offense lining up quickly.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. You just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Pass on the
What?
way. It's picked off.
Shouldn't have spent, brother.
After a good return on the interception.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you
Send him
already
on his
set
way.
your offense up in scoring
Send him on
position,
his way.
they are going to be
Send him on
extremely
his way.
happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to throw. It's Finley. Getting some heat. Just gets
Send
rid
him
of
on
it
his way.
before the heat.
Send
That
him on
pass
his
is
way. Keep playing with
incomplete,
him.
and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He wants it all. And it's caught. Touchdown, WKU.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed. Make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense. Going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field, and getting the big touchdown.
And he tacks on the extra point.
That's the end of the first quarter, with the score tied 7-7.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
He'll bring it out. It's Freeman. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coach...
And down he goes back at the 3.
There's an example of a dude getting beat one-on-one with his quarterback getting closer and closer to his end zone, man. That's scary.
First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's second down. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And you can tell that play went nowhere.
Send him on his way.
It was
Send
definitely
him
a
on
great
his way.
play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes the grab down the middle. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout.
Timeout, Western Kentucky.
Washington State will have to boot it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He gets it away from his own end zone. Bringing it back, it's Hutchinson.
Oh, my God.
Touchdown, Hilltopper. And how about the kicking game coming up with a play? Getting set for the point after. And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the field.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to...
A shot toward the end zone. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. The offense lining up for a first down play. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. This offense has a second down play. after the incompletion. Back to the passing game. And the defense makes a play, sacking
whoa, though.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
He's going to let it go. And the ball is intercepted. Touchdown, Cougar.
Danced on you, Nick.
How about that D coming up with a play like that?
He made that look a lot easier than it is. When you break on a football,
Kevin Durant, Nick.
And go at the perfect angle, the free safety leaves his spot, goes and gets it, and then does the hard part, takes it back to
They
the
need to
house.
show that replay. Show that replay. Look at this. Come here. A juke danced on him.
They'll try to tack one more
Why
on their
ain't-
score. Smash
14, baby.
for the PAT.
A
Tie game, and what about this call? Going for an onside kick here in the first half. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
What the? Alright, this game cheating. I don't even want to play. This man tweaking. This man playing football with a pine.
Back onto the field.
Quick.
Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to...
Touchdown, Western Kentucky. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Scanning the field, it's Fenley. Worked on the touchdown, might as well do the same thing on the two-point conversion. He gets all 8 points on that trip. This is ultra-aggressive, still in the first half, got the lead and going for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football and the hands team gets the job done. Couldn't order better field position for this offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Working that left side now.
My tight end fire,
get
boy.
away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Caught close to the marker, it's Williams. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. He's looking to throw it. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Got enough space. Touchdown, Washington State. And
Touchdown, Washington State.
6 more points.
That's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
Boy, they want to get this back right now, lining up for an onside kick. And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout.
Timeout, Western Kentucky.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. He'll start the return inside his 25. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28.
Yeah, hey, sounds like.
First half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the quarterback goes down, but there is
There's
a
offsides anyway.
right at the line of scrimmage, and this may go against the defense. Defense a little too eager on that last one, and now it's 1st and 5. Looking for a man. It's Fenley. He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Oh my God, baby.
He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. The second half not too far away. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to
almost got you, boy.
Man, how about that? You come out of the locker room, you just had a little bit of a break, you rested, you told your club,
right.
come out, now we're
right.
going to be aggressive. We're going to kick an onside, even though we're winning and you failed. Now this defense better step up and respond.
They'll open the second half on the ground.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground.
The glitch by carry, you believe that?
Put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. Steps away to find some room. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He makes the connection. Open space at the
Ain't no way. You knew.
And he almost ran away from everybody on that one.
You knew I knew where the ball was going. There is.
And the Hilltoppers headed quickly to the line. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it.
That's a
Would have
general.
been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. And here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, give on the inside.
What you doing, baby? We taking ACL, boy.
Love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lane. Did a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football in this fourth down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
Good.
Them nigga named Wade Shine, boy. Charlie too.
Dropping back, it's Mateer. Moves around to clear up the vision. Oh, it's a fumble.
And he got it back. That's what I like to see. Nastiest cracker in the game. My boy kicked it right to him.
Cough it up. You're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big time break for the offense.
Oh, ball's out. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
Off play action on first down. Looking to buy time. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. Strong, firm tackle.
We love that.
Ball's at the
Do it
27.
again.
It's third and short. Can they avoid making that fourth down decision? From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little time. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Well, on third and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now
Stop playing Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant, and you know where this going. You know where this going. You know where the hell this going. Kevin Durant.
Inside the 10. Touchdown Cougars. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. 2-point conversion attempt is coming.
Kevin Durant.
Dropping back, it's Mateer. On the run, still looking.
Oh,
He's in the end zone for the 2 as the lead
care about
now
no
stands
Lynch.
at 6. After scoring that
Care
touchdown,
about
they'll
no
try to
Lynch,
get
bro.
it right back with an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed. And it's loose.
Got him. Got him. Got him. I drilled them, baby.
Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field.
Yeah, this
This
game
time they
over,
need to
baby.
take
We
care of the
on you,
ball and
boy.
maybe extend
Oh,
this
yeah.
lead, David.
And I think
It's
you got to
over
look
for
at the
you,
positive,
boy.
Reese. You still got the lead. Now take care of the football. Put a nice drive together, Jesse. You don't have to
It's
stress.
over for you,
You're still
boy.
winning.
I feel like they think that player for
Yeah.
player, they're the better unit on the field right now.
We
They just gotta
live
make
streaming
good plays.
this ass whooping. Yeah.
They're getting this guy
Come here.
lathered up.
Come here, boy. Ooh. Come here, boy.
And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down.
Come
Now
here,
let's see if they
boy.
rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. Washington State, 28. Western
Let's go.
Starting off this quarter close
What you
enough
doing,
to
my boy? What you
smell the
doing?
goal line.
This the last game. This the last game.
They'll run it on first and goal.
Oh.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense
That
is
boy
on its
Keelan
heels.
got quiet now.
Now on second and goal.
Yeah.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. They get him on the
What they
ground
do?
at the
That
3-yard
was shoot.
line, but this defense is taking some punches.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Jumped on top of the pile.
And decision coming up, but you know what you're going to do. The ball's on the 1-yard line. You go make your decision. Stay aggressive. Get after it.
So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. And the field goal unit stays put. They will try to deliver the haymaker and deck them with a touchdown on fourth and goal. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Using his feet to buy time. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Wazoo!
Touchdown, Wazoo.
Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. He's looking to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if...
Oh, yo, we got another one coming.
Oh, look what I found. The offense keeps it. Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Moves away as he feels pressure.
We out here.
Here we are.
We out here. You better throw that thing
They
over.
are still
Throw
covering.
it
He
away.
forced the QB to hold on to it, and then he bailed out, trying to buy himself more time. But because he couldn't get rid of the football so quickly early, that allowed the pass rush to get to him.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
That should be the nail in the coffin.
Yeah.
Break on the football, getting the big
Clutch.
turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
Nowhere to run on that when he loses 4 on the carry. And the Cougars racing to the line in the hurry up. Quarterback moving. He chucks one out to the right. Throw to the
Right.
sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
You know, there are probably a lot of coaches out there with a lead like this that would like to run the ball and see if they could ice this game and bleed the clock. Not this coaching staff. They are going to be aggressive. They are going to continue taking shots.
Finds a crease at the 20.
Let's
And
go.
he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington State.
That was more for my pride right there. She was gonna feel this.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team.
Trying to get it away, and he cannot. The quarterback is sacked, and so it's a 2-point conversion attempt. And no one can get a handle on it. Ball goes out of bounds on the onside kick attempt. And they'll accept the penalty and push this offense backward. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. He's going to pass. Throws to the tight end. Complete downfield. And a
I
nice
tried to
grab
murder.
there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Looking for the end zone.
Kevin.
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Taking it.
Oh my God, it's true.
He's inside the 40. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a
He almost
terrific
had
return.
another.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
And now on second down for this offense. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires
For the
deep
holes.
the end zone. Touchdown, Cougar! And the pummeling has started.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
Wants to pass.
Hey, Key, we call that a 50 ball.
For the 2 and extends the lead.
Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read, accurate throw. And
50 ball, 50 ball, 50.
We'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside.
Calling you 50 Cent tonight, baby. 50 ball.
As the hands team makes a sure catch.
And this is why you put your hands deep on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming and you put those guys
That boy 50 Cent. This man producing power.
They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of
Throws toward the end zone.
Man, stop. Stop producing power.
Looking for a little salve for the wound, but the ball game is over.
Look at that,
When you
20,
know you have a team
22 in the fourth. That's your
ability
food.
to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's
Look at
almost
him.
like playing against yourself.
Kevin
right? You know
Durant.
you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
And I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm. And we saw that right from the get-go in this game.
I was getting
Offense
out
just
to that
able to
second
matriculate
quarter.
the ball down the field.
Right
Defense
after
was
that,
not
that's good.
giving
Nothing
anything up.
happened after
What
halftime.
a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA
All right,
Sports
Thug,
College
you got it.
Football.
Peace.